Yeah, I feel like I became that character. You know, I had a lot of empathy for her journey, and incredibly, I emotionally really connected with her. And then it took a long time. You know, it took about 2 months to become her. You know, speaking to people that have lost children or husbands through murder, not necessarily terrorist attacks, but murder. Sensing that energy, you know, that loss, that really you feel it and you take it on and you feel a certain sense of responsibility towards that. And I still feel it, you know, and as I was living Katja's life and Katja's journey, you know, it stays with you. I still feel it. I haven't been able to work. There's something about living in the times we live in and hearing, you know, every day there's another attack, there's another horrible story out there, and how things become numbers and people will start to become numb and accustomed to these horrible things. I feel the need to shed a light on the people that are left behind because we don't hear about them, how they can possibly go on living, you know. But this movie for sure, this is my first German language film, and I left Germany when I was 15, so a long time ago, and I definitely reconnected with my roots in a really good and positive way. I think my adult life has been in France and in America, and yet I never feel like I'm 100% French or 100% American. So just being able to live in that culture again, and there was an obviousness all of a sudden that happened, and the mother tongue, you know, you never forget your mother tongue. And I feel like I know Katja. I grew up with Katjas, you know. So, I don't know, all that together with Fatih was a great journey at that point in my life to come back to and to go on, you know. Well, you know, he's a visionary director. He's a very strong director. I think he's a very emotional man. I think it is amazing that as a male, he was able to write such a complete and deep and nuanced female character. He's a deep family man. Like his priority in life is his family. And I think he set out to write a movie about revenge because he felt angry about what was happening in Germany. And it became a movie about family and a mother. So I connected with him about that immediately. And then, you know, he's a madman. I mean, he's a crazy director, and he's running around, and he always wants his camera to be moving, and he's, you know, a maniac. Like, it's a really good combination.
Mm-hmm. And actually, Fatih told me that you are the center on the set, because in these films, not him. Usually his film is he's on the center, but you're the center. And
well, I wouldn't go that far, but we became one, you know. I trusted, I said yes to everything he asked me. And he asked me to jump off a cliff with him with my eyes closed, you know, and I did. But he was right there with me. Like, we were making the same movie, which is important. We were not trying to fight each other. I did everything he asked me, and so he felt comfortable to ask my opinion and trust me. And so, you know, it's like, that's really rare. We were one. Well, I would like to think that about myself. You know, I am definitely a citizen of the world. My life has been living in very different cultures and meeting very different people. So, I mean, I'm not as cool as Katja and probably not as edgy, but I certainly believe in a world that is one. Way cooler than me. That's Fatih, you know, like he's a DJ as well, so I definitely, he changed my music taste. Like, you know, I listened to what Katja would listen to for 4 months, and now that's what I listen to, you know. He's definitely edgier, you know. I think I'm not sure I could have played this role 10 years ago. I don't know if I was emotionally able to gather the strength within me, but also be able to recognize the depth of emotion necessary, you know, for this kind of character. You know, I've grown older. I'm more mature. There's been pain in my life, love in my life. So there are things that I can pull from now that I couldn't pull from 10 years ago. But, you know, he set me free in a certain way. I think as we grow older, we start to build walls to try and protect ourselves, and we're not as open, you know, as we used to when we were 20. And I feel like he tore all of that apart, and he forced me to be very honest with my feelings and show them to the world, you know, and that's a weird feeling. You feel very naked. It costs you something, but it set me free. Like, I'm not scared, no. Curiosity. You need to be open. You cannot judge the characters you play, and just be available to feel the things that your character is feeling, you know. And I know that's easier said than done, and sounds kind of grandiose, you know, but that you need to be honest with that character. You need to allow that character to take you away, you know. Family, love, you know, I want to find a partner for the rest of my life. I want to be open to new experiences. Just be open, you know, live life. Yeah.
Willkommen bei der Familie Shekerji.
Du bist die Beste.
Es gab eine Explosion. Fahren Sie weiter. Rocco?
Wir wissen es nicht. Es hat Tote gegeben, einen Mann und ein Kind.
Frau Shekerji, vor dem Geschäft Ihres Mannes ist eine Bombe explodiert. Hatte er Feinde?
Bitte?
Doch, da war eine Frau, die hat ihr Fahrrad vor seinem Büro abgestellt. Das war eine Deutsche. Sie war so deutsch wie ich bin.
Du hast recht gehabt. Die Bullen haben die Täter erwischt.
Mein Sohn verehrt Adolf Hitler. Was mein Sohn getan hat, ist boshaft, feige, dumm.
Die werden bestraft, oder?
Darauf kannst du dich verlassen, das schwöre ich dir.
Die Fingerabdrücke der beiden Angeklagten einen anderen, aber der war zum Abgleich nicht ausreichend und konnte nicht zugeordnet werden.
Nein. Nein.
Gefundene Aussage unter Drogeneinfluss stattgefunden hat.
Nein!
Also eine weitere tatbeteiligte Person.
These are my friends. Have you seen them? I don't know these people.
Stay here, you fucking bitch!
Stell dir mal vor, die hätten mich in Rocco erwischt. Und Nuri hätte überlebt. Der hätte das ganze Geplänkel nicht mitgemacht. Ich will jetzt meine Liebsten sehen. 女は二度決断する。